you. There ought to be millionaires in our pews. There ought to be doctors in our pews. There ought to be theologians in our pews. We ought to have rich people, poor people, middle people. It don't matter. But hear me today. Don't think that it just comes off some silly old tree. It comes because there's a relationship that you have with Jesus Christ. Here's where we're going with this today. Watch this. Billy Graham was quoted in the Los Angeles Times that he could no longer, in good conscience, preach about the literal burning hell that he once preached about. He felt that hell was more of a separation than a literal place. He said that hellfire and brimstone preaching was good for the 40s and the 50s, but is no longer good for the new millennium. Right. Hear me. The Bible tells me that it's going to get worse before it ever gets better. You want to look at our young people today? I don't want to be 16 anymore. I don't want to be 18 anymore. Why? Because they're facing things that I never dreamt of. They're going through things that I never even thought of. Can I tell somebody? The Bible tells me we're sin abound, grace must more abound. If hell and brimstone work then, can I tell somebody it'll work today? The problem is we ain't got enough men and women that to stand up and say, honey, you're going to hell. You better be careful. You don't understand where you're walking.
Right.
Amen. We talk about heaven and hell. We talked about it on a Thursday night, and I said, when do we get to the place that we understand that this is a real and literal place?
Right. Right.
When do I wake up in the morning and say, am I going to heaven today? Or am I going to hell today?
Right.
We talked about it that you serve one of two masters today. It's very simple. Very simple. You believe this word that you serve today one of two masters. And either you serve God or the Bible says you serve Mammon. And so God is the master of heaven and Mammon is the master of hell. That is why there's only two places with two masters. And today the Bible tells you and I that I serve one or the other.
Right.
By default, if I don't serve God, I serve the devil. It's just by default. And if I don't serve the devil, then I serve God. You see, it's very simple. But we want to spin everything. We want to twist everything. We want to kind of shuffle the cards, if you will. Because we want to make sure that I get Ulysses' the donation. I don't want to upset you, young man. I want to make sure that everybody feels good in this place. But can I tell you, if you walk in this place, you ain't going to get that here. This ain't no salad bar buffet. This is the one place that you're going to get the goods. It's going to be truth. Through and through. There is no salad bar Christianity here. Why? Because it's my responsibility to get you to heaven. Now, I would value to say this morning that everybody wants to go to heaven.
Right.
Got an amen?
Amen.
I want to go to heaven.
Amen.
I surely don't want to go to hell.
Amen.
I mean, I'm not walking this life. I'm not living like I'm living just so that I can miss the boat. But hear me, there are many that are sitting on pews today that are oblivious to the fact that they're still going to hell.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. There's Bible for that. The Bible tells me that they're going to get there thinking that they're in, and God says you're out. Yeah, but no, you didn't understand. Did you not see me throw down over here? Did you see that devil that I cast out, Jesus? Don't you remember that sick lady that was like crippled, and I threw my hands on her and said, in Jesus' name, and boom, she started walking. Don't you remember that? He said, who are you? What did you do? You didn't do nothing. I did it.
Right.
My word said, if you call on my name, I'll be there. Amen. If you call on my name, I'll do what you ask. That didn't mean that you still got an e-ticket to heaven.
Right.
Well, how do we know? You must know today. Without a doubt. Why? Because this is personal.
Right.
You see, I can't save a person in this place. I can can preach the Word to you. I can sow the seed to you. I can lead you the best that I can. But you from that pew are going to make the decision to follow. You from that pew are going to make the decision to follow after Jesus, to accept Him, to deny yourself and accept His ways, His commandments, and all that He has to offer.
Right.
I'm going to tell you what happens. Just like Billy Graham said in the 50s, if there was more hell preached in the pulpit, there'd be less hell in the pew.
Right.
Amen. He said if there'd be more hell preached from the pulpit, there'd be a lot less hell from the pew.
Right.
I want to tell you as a pastor, I personally feel that the greatest effect on society is none other than a lack of personal conviction.
That's right.
Right.
That's it. That's it.
Let that sink in for a moment.
So true. That's true.
The greatest effect on our country today is the lack of personal conviction.
Yeah.
You see, this word conviction carries immeasurable meaning and an untold significance. Many definitions can be used to describe conviction. But there are three that I'm going to use today that I hope to bring this thought into captivity. The first is the effort of convincing someone of something. That's what happened. I'm convicted to help you, Miss LC, to see the light. I know you got to see the light, and from where you're at, you got the light, but I'm just using this. And I'm just saying, I am convinced in my spirit that I must help to convince you to see the light. You must understand there's something in my spirit that tells me that I might be the only link from you going to heaven or going to hell. That I might be the only person that stands in the threshold that gets you to your eternal resting place or your eternal damnation.
Right.
And when you start to let that fathom and matriculate in your mind, it should start to stir something up inside of you. I've said this before. The thought of my mom and my dad going to hell stirred me up. The thought of my brothers or my sisters going to hell will put me on my knees and start seeking the face of Jesus. Why? Because I can't do it, but I have a God that can. I don't know what to say, but I have a God that can give me the words to say. Can I tell somebody I'm convicted in my heart?
Right.
To make a difference. How can I make a difference if I can't even make a difference in my own life?
Right.
See, this effort of convincing someone of something is what we find in our text this morning. Nathan is talking to David in 2 Samuel chapter 12. He's trying to explain to him his wrongdoings. You see, without Nathan, David, like many of us, would have continued to hide his sin.
That's right.
Without Nathan in your life, without a wife who's trying to be spiritual, or a husband or a mom who's trying to be spiritual, you ought to thank God every day of your life that the Lord has sent that person into your life.
Right.
They're trying to give you that little word from God and saying, if you don't turn from that way, if you don't get right with me, you don't know when He's going to come. You don't understand. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. There's no guarantees that you're going to leave here and you're going to be back here on Thursday. So when I leave here this morning, I want to make sure if anything happens between now and then, there's no doubt in my mind where I'm going. There's no doubt in my mind that heaven is where I'm headed. Honey, can I tell you, you should never walk in here and walk out of here doubting what you're doing and where you're going. Amen. Without this, Nathan, he would have eventually become used to the guilt. Guilt's a fire, ain't it?
Right.
When you first get it, puts you back up in the corner. Feels like the spotlight's on you. Feels like, does anybody else know? Come on. Anybody else see? Maybe I can cover this up.